start with tonight's match, and then we'll also do our pre-match press conference for West Ham as well. Who wants to start, Laurie?
Hi, Laurie.
The look on your face, the man who scored that goal, said a lot. What was in your mind at that moment, and did you know you had that kind of capability?
Be honest, I had mixed feelings. So one side I was very pleased. Of course, it's a massive win this, and I think for a neutral fan of spectator from this game, it was great to see. But as a manager, when you dominate the game for an hour, and you should have gone up with 3-4-0 by an hour, because we had the chances and we conceded nothing. But then the way we concede the goals, we should manage that better on the pitch, and this can't happen. But then you see the spirit from the team, the resilience, and especially then in the person of Kobbie Mainoo. That's great to see. And there you see we have the right character. We have to drive it in the dressing room. The spirit is very good when you can show this.
Marcus Rashford seems to respond well as well. What do you make of his performance?
I think the whole team played very good, and Ressi as well. But we know that, and you see the last games. There's coming abound in the front line, and if they get the surface from the back, they are a threat, I think, for every opposition.
Samuel.
You played probably your strongest ever team today. Do you think that was reflected by the first half performance? Because the first half felt like it was the best 45 minutes by the team this season.
I think first 60 minutes, and after that, we dropped in levels. But I think it's also is a little bit logical, because we had some players, they are not 100% match fit. They need the games to get into that 100% fitness, and also some routines are not there. As I said, we should manage it better. But I was very pleased with the first 60 minutes of this game.
And just on Kobbie, you had him in one of your early squads. When did you first notice that he was a talent that you'd really want to develop and bring into the first team quite quickly?
I think very quickly. I saw him. So I think in last autumn I saw him for the first time, and that moment I thought he was playing a little bit too comfortable. I saw him playing in under 21s, and he should be much more dominant. And we pushed him a lot, and we on that side by showing him, but also by pushing him in the training. And you see, he makes such good progress, and he's almost progressing from game to game. That's of course wonderful to see, and I hope he stays calm like he is, as he did with this goal as well. He's determined. He's a good character, and hopefully he can keep going in his progress.
Sam.
You switched to a 5-man defence at the end of the game. Was that because of injuries? And also, what did you make of their equaliser, Wolves equaliser? Because it felt like your team kind of committed to the attack and then conceded on the transition.
Yeah, it's a corner, and we should have, what I said, managed better. But there was already to the penalty situation where we were in the press and they beat our press. It's actually similar to the goal we conceded in Newport, the second one, and we have to hammer this out of the team. And such mistakes, it can't happen. And we had some more stages in games in the season as well. And what is asked in that moment is leadership on the pitch, and it can't be that is happening, that you concede such goals. But in the end, that is one story. I said I have the mixed feelings about this, but I'm very pleased with the team performance and also some individual performances from our side.
Rob.
You've been frustrated a few times this season with those little periods of vulnerability, even in games where you've dominated for such large periods. What do you put those little periods down to? Is it, you mentioned their leadership, is it mentality, is it players switching off? What do you think that those little periods are down to?
There's more things, I think. Yeah, switching off, but also reading the game. It's about when you're up, keeping the ball, save the ball. We want too much goal for another goal instead of keeping the ball, let the opponent run. Now we going for goal, too much risk, losing the ball. We encourage opponents, and we have to run more. And then also, especially now in this moment, where the team and some players are not in the 100% fitness, you get split as a team, and it's quite naive. And then when you are open and when you're leading a game, and then you shouldn't run all forward. Just stay calm, keep the ball, and make sure your defending organisation is always good.
Okay, well now.